NC State will kick it off to get us underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Looking to throw. It's Moss. Quick completion to the tight end. Both area heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. First down and 10 now. They call the counter run here. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Looking to the end zone. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So NC State's offense gets their first crack now. They'll be challenged today by one of the elite linebacker groups in the sport. For impact players who fly around and are capable of just taking over football games.
Yeah, Chris, I think it's the versatility of what these guys do that really makes them so unique. I mean, they can play off ball and defend the run, and get into passing situations. Oftentimes you'll see these guys blitz or get up near the line of scrimmage and pressure the quarterback. When you have that kind of ability, it's rare, let alone to have two of them. So that's why this defense is one of the best.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, this is what coaches love to see, a quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
They bring the punter onto the field now. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Offense on the field to take over. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first down, it's play action. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there. First down here for this offense. Dropping back, it's Moss. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. He keeps it on the design run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. And the wideout goes in motion. Shotgun formation here on third down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Grab down the middle. It's Janowski. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. The offense sets up with a first and goal. Ball handed off.
I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
The incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 40. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds his man. It's Knight. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets
fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking downfield. It's Moss. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
He's brought down at the 19-yard line.
Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the wildcat. And the defense on alert. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Direct snap. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Swarmed by the pass rush. The sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Tough spot here, 2nd and long at the 20. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Short pass, finds the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. Punt team ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 25. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Scanning the field. It's Moss. Makes a quick catch.
A lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just...
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a tight end this athletic? I mean, this guy lays out and comes down with a huge catch, showing you how athletic he is and what soft hands he has.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Good throw with the quarterback off the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Makes it look easy.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Looking downfield, it's Moss. Makes a quick grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's hard. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the ball is hauled in. The timeout is called. Important stage. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. To throw, it's Moss. Makes the catch. Can he get in? That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner is brought down. Gets it started with the next drive. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Knight. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. A pass not enough for the 1st down. Punting unit is on the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Looking to throw. It's Moss. Snags the quick throw. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's going to take off. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. The tight end has got it. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. And it's picked off in the end zone. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch, and he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
The game makes it second and medium. And now they'll run it on the draw. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The punt team making their way on the field. And here's the return. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
To throw, it's Moss. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Knight. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is caught, but they say he's out of bounds, so an incompletion.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. NC State has moved into the red zone. They're going to run it here. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. QB decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State. Kicking team on now for the extra point. You make the extra point and trail now 28-10. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the offense trots back onto the field here. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? The offense starts with a short field. And now the handoff.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the 2nd down play. Back to throw. It's Moss. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action here on 1st down. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route. big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. The NC State offense is back out on the field now. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He gets loose. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Working clock with the ground game. To the 25. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 2nd down after that completion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. And the returner is brought down. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And the single back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. A play action, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Knight. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a late deep throw. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. It's a shotgun run call. As the first down is still going. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35. And that run good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On first and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Knight. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah.